Hi guys.
Hello guys, hope everybody's well. It's Wednesday, the
something 16th
of August. We've got, well, I'm at work tonight, but we've got the week off, the rest of the week. We've had since Monday off together.
So happy.
Yeah, so nice to actually have time off together, basically. For it's the first time in ages that we actually haven't been on holiday as well.
Yeah.
We can actually enjoy the time off at home.
I think the last like 3 or 4 lots of annual leave that we've had, I've been on holiday. So.
Yeah. Which is not, we're not complaining.
No, not at all. But it's just nice to be at home.
It is nice, yeah. And have some time together. Yeah. So today's video, I think you can hear a baby crying in the background. Sorry about that. I think it's obviously our neighbours. I'm not sure if it's at the back or front.
Some
back. I hope it's not too distracting for you guys. Yeah, today's video we thought we're gonna do what's in our Disney park bag. We've seen a few people writing on Orlando for Walt Disney World in Orlando for the Brits Facebook page. People asking what people take in their bags to the Disney parks or any park basically. So we thought we'd cover that in today's video.
Hope you guys don't mind. Hope you're interested in this as well.
Yep.
So we're going to show you. This is typically the Disney bag that we've used the last, like we went to Disneyland Paris and we went to Orlando.
Yeah.
So, Star Wars, just a little rucksack.
Yep.
Really comfy. Yeah. Has a little front pocket. A little pocket on the inside as well. It's a little bit battered now, but little pocket on the inside as well, and it's got quite a lot of space in there. You can get unexpectedly quite a lot in there, can't you?
As Nicole said, it's very comfortable, so you can wear it on both shoulders, save you get an achy shoulder or a bad back, because if the bags are heavy you want to sort of spread the weight evenly on your back. But it's nice, it works really well. As Nicole said, it's got a nice little hidden bit for all your sort of money and stuff. But yeah, the first thing we had on our list, we wrote a little list here so we don't forget things, is our camera basically, because obviously now we're starting to vlog, and not just for vlogging, for pictures and everything else.
We took it before and took loads of pictures.
Yeah, we did. We didn't vlog our last Walt Disney World trip, but we did vlog our Disneyland Paris trip in May, so check those out if you haven't already. So obviously we take our camera and our camera case, so that's always in our bag. Yeah, and
then you have like camera equipment as well, so spare battery. Yeah. We have like a little stand that we use, like a little tripod, which is quite good for when you're on rides and stuff as well.
Yeah, and it's small enough for you to be able to
so you can literally hold it, or if you wanted to set something up so you can show something, you can literally just put it. It's only a small one, but it works quite well for us. It also avoids you covering any of the mics on the camera when you're holding it. Yes. Because it's really, you get, especially on rides, I get really scared I'm going to drop it, so I tend to cling on everywhere on the camera. But then you cover too much, so yeah, this is quite good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's got a little screwing bit there to control, and it's small enough. As I said, you're not allowed to take in selfie sticks, but this is small enough for you to be allowed to take it into the parks.
And this actually bends in like all different directions, so it's really flexible.
Yeah, it's really good.
So you can do whatever you want with it.
Wrap it around posts and stuff, like we've seen that on the example when we got the thing. I think it's called a Gorilla Pod. I'm not sure. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but you can find these.
And put the link below.
Yeah, I can put the link below if you're interested in one of these. But there's lots of different brands. But I think we went for one called the Gorilla, I think. But it wasn't very expensive, but it's handy.
Definitely.
So yeah, and the next thing we take is, I swear by these things. You can't never be without these. They're the little hand gels. They're just like sanitising hand gels.
Let me see if I can get it to focus on that.
Yeah, this is the one from Primark. As you can see, it's only £1 and it's raspberry ripple and it smells.
You can get them cheaper.
Amazing. And we always have this, like we have a couple laying about the house. Obviously, you can't beat soap and water, and obviously I'm not trying to say you should use this as a substitute for soap and water if there's available soap and water.
But we work in healthcare and we know as long as your hands don't look visibly dirty, this does a really good job.
Yeah, it's good.
So especially if someone's gone off to get fast food, you're waiting in a queue or something like that, and you know you've been touching lots of things around the park, I always advise using those. Definitely. Especially when you eat a lot of food in the parks with your hands, like chips and burgers and
hot dogs and any kind of sort of candies.
And for kids as well, it smells really nice.
It does.
And hopefully they'll be more willing to use it. It means you don't have to do the whole trip to the toilet, waiting queues, anything like that.
So yeah, £1 in Primark, I'd definitely recommend popping in there. As Nicole said, I think you can get like 3 for £1 in like pound shop. Yeah. But if you want some sort of smelly, the ones that smell very nice, Primark are doing a whole range of them. So yeah, you just put one of those in your bag, and that way it's good to have if you know you can't get soap and water, just so, as Nicole said. Yeah. So the next one,
portable phone charger. Now this is really important because our phones always die. There are a few things that you were saying they do around the park though now.
Yeah, fuel rod. You guys might have seen those. They have like the fuel rod machines. I think you pay, I'm not 100% sure exactly, I think it's either $20 or $30. But it's yours to keep basically, and every time one runs out you can take it back to a fuel rod machine and exchange it for a fully charged one. So I think we're going to try that out this trip.
Yeah, we haven't done it before.
No,
we've always used just like the little ones you can buy.
Yeah.
That you plug in, but this would actually work much better if it works well. You just keep it with you.
More convenient, because you haven't got to keep charging it. They charge it. They're fully charged when you put them in. You know, you put your old one back in the machine, it pops out a fully charged fuel rod. So it's compatible with most devices, I believe, phone devices. So yeah, we're going to check that out this trip and we'll vlog it. So if you guys haven't seen it, it might help you guys for your upcoming trips. But yeah, that's definitely something that you should take, especially if you take a lot of Snapchats or you're taking a lot of photos on your phone. You don't have a separate camera.
Yeah, a lot of people do just have their phones, so that would be really good if that's what you're using.
Yeah.
And also for your Disney app. Sorry,
definitely.
so for like My Disney Experience, you can keep up to date with that if you're taking pictures throughout the day and your phone battery's getting low.
That's true.
Because often you're out really early in the morning and don't get back till late at night. Just to bear that in mind.
Yeah, definitely. Number 5, a very important one in the heat, is sun cream. We always keep some sun cream in our bag. We normally keep 2, a higher factor and a sort of lower factor for Nicole. She uses a slightly lower one than me because she's darker and complex than I am. So we usually keep 2 little bottles of sun cream in. You can put them, you can squirt the big ones into a smaller little compact bottle, so you're not carrying 2 massive bottles around with you. And another little tip for your sun cream is to put them in like a sandwich bag, a Ziploc bag, in case they leak all over your equipment.
Yes, definitely do.
Because that can happen if you drop your bag on the floor, it could burst, or anything can happen. You might not have screwed it up properly or done the lid up properly. But sun cream is definitely something you should have with you because Florida is hot, hot, hot.
And even in Disneyland Paris sometimes, guys, it can be really warm.
It was warm.
If you've got quite a fair complexion and you burn easily, you're always better to have some with you.
If you've got kids as well, as I'm sure you parents are aware, it's very important to keep your kids in plenty of sun cream. The
last thing you need is them moaning about sunburn as well as everything else.
What happened to me actually is I thought I applied enough sun cream when I went to Typhoon Lagoon, and obviously I wasn't reapplying it as regularly as I should because our stuff was in the locker, and I got burnt shoulders, and it really did put a dampener on a few days of our holiday. It didn't ruin it or anything, but it just made it uncomfortable to to put clothes on. It was really sore. So definitely keep sun cream on you at all times, and the Ziploc bag is a good trick to keep your stuff clean and tidy basically.
Then we come on to, I always take this, you don't always, I always take like a little lightweight jacket. I am very prone to get chilly in the evening. I know especially in America it's a lot warmer than it is here, but it's still, once you get acclimatised to it, it feels a little bit chillier in the evening. And if you're out till kind of 12, 1 in the morning because you've watched the fireworks or any shows or gone for dinner late, whatever it is, I think it's always better to have just a little lightweight jacket in your bag.
Definitely, and for rain as well, like a poncho type thing. Lightweight jacket / poncho, they both can come in quite handy, especially in the Floridian rain. It comes down with a vengeance at times and you end up soaked. Poncho doesn't really save you that much, but it can save your bag from getting soaked if you put it over you, and it can just make things a little bit more pleasant rather than you being soaked to your bones. So yeah, a lightweight jacket is a good idea. So as Nicole said, at night time you sometimes don't get back till like really late, so it turns a little bit chilly. The other one on our list is obviously money. So you keep your money in we keep our money in our bag rather than in our pockets in case it falls out of your pocket.
Or on rides and stuff, be careful.
We usually put it into a purse that ends up going to our bag into the inner zip, so it's not as easy to unzip and just for somebody to take it out. You never know, do you? You don't know who's about, so it's always good to keep your money safe.
It is busy environment, same as it is in England or wherever you guys live. I'm sure you're always told about pickpocketers in busy environments.
Yeah, you always get somebody that wants to do bad things.
We're in the fun for everybody else.
Yeah, so it's always good to keep your money in a safe place, and that's obviously something that we put into our bag.
Then your ID as well.
Yeah.
This is mainly important if you're driving, because obviously you have to have your ID on you to provide if you got pulled over by the police or anything. Hopefully you're not going to, but if it was like a random spot check. But also just to make sure that you have it. I just hate leaving stuff like that anywhere else, I think.
And obviously if you want to buy alcoholic beverages, you need to have a proper form of ID. I know there's a bit of hoo-ha about Florida and what they accept in the Disney parks or in most of the parks. I've heard people say that they can't use their UK driving licence provisional because apparently there's some other countries that don't have the date of birth on their licenses, so they only accept passports. But anyways, either passport or driving license, you should really keep them both with you, just in case. I know people might say it's risky taking them out with you, but you do need to have some form of ID on you, as Nicole said, especially when you're driving.
If you're not going to be drinking, then obviously leave your passport wherever you're staying. If they've got a safe, have it locked away.
Yeah.
But if you're driving, regardless, you're going to need your driving license on you.
Yeah, you will. I think it's law, isn't it?
Yeah, you can get in quite a lot of trouble from the police if you don't have it on you and can't provide it when they ask. So.
And obviously they're very strict with their drinking ages over there. It's 21, unlike being 18 here, so it's a little bit higher of a bar to, you know, for you to prove your age, etc. So yeah, the next one we on the list is to carry a pen with you, and well, if you want to do this, your autograph book. But I think a pen's a good one to have on you anyways, because you never know when you might need to fill out certain things, forms, or yeah, exactly, for your autograph book. So we carried our autograph book in our bag last year, and
with my Disney princess.
So we always had it with us, because you never know, there might have been a little sneaky opportunity to meet a character, so you always was ready in your bag to pop it out.
Even when we went to the water parks and stuff, I always took it, because just in case I was going to go back to another park afterwards or any, I don't know, I just thought it's always better to have it with us.
Yeah, and it doesn't weigh anything, so you just pop it into your bag and it's there if you need it. So that's a couple of things that we have in our bag.
And last but not least, for me anyway, would be my ears.
Yay.
So you have to have ears if you're going to the Disney parks, guys. You have to get involved with it.
You do.
So I have a few pairs of ears now, as you guys know if you've been watching these. Definitely at least take one with you. If you want to take if you know you're doing a few character meets and you've got different characters, then you can always take obviously a few more. Yeah. At least one pair of ears in your all times.
Yeah, definitely. And it's nice to have, as Nicole said, if you know you're going to meet your favourite character and you've got those ears themed to that character, to keep them in your bag as well, because it's always cute. They always make a bit of a fuss of you when they see the ears that sort of go with their character.
Ariel spoke to me because I was wearing her ears.
She did, in Disneyland
I was very happy about that.
So yeah, that's our list of things that we keep in our bag when we go to the parks, and that doesn't just go for Disney parks. That can be for Universal or any other parks in Florida or anywhere basically. Obviously you might not have Disney ears in your bag if you're going to Universal, for example, but then most of the other things are kind of like any type of theme park. So yeah, I hope that helps you guys and gives you some insight on what you should put into your bags. I
have one more thing to show you though, not related to what goes in our Disney bag, but I wanted to show you it because Brooke ordered them for us the other day and they come in the post.
Oh, they did.
So can you pass them over please?
It's like a little cheeky haul at the end of this video.
Yeah, it's only one thing each literally, but we're going to show you at the same time. So I saw these when we were in Cyprus.
Yeah, you was.
We were in Cyprus and I saw these, but we couldn't get them because the one that I saw was dirty and I wasn't prepared to buy a dirty one. So we ordered, well, Brooke ordered these online, they came in the post, and we have them here. Ready? Ta-da! They're luggage tags. So we have obviously Minnie and Mickey here. Brooke's mum and dad are coming with us and they're going to have Donald and Daisy.
They love Donald and Daisy.
So we are ordering theirs now as well.
Yeah.
We also paid for our hotel stay.
Oh, we did.
And our airport parking yesterday.
Yes.
Before we go to America in November the 1st.
Yeah.
77 days today.
Yes, it is.
It is.
Days.
So 11 weeks.
11 weeks, yeah, I was about to say 11 weeks. Doesn't sound very long. It's coming around quite fast, as Nicole said, so that makes it more exciting now. We know that we're going to be staying at the hotel on the 31st. Just makes the morning of travel a little bit less stressful.
Halloween in a hotel as well.
We never know, do you, like what, in terms of what traffic will be like in the morning of travelling to the airport. And it's quite stressful sometimes. So we decided to stay in a hotel like we did last year. And yeah, and these Disney tags are very cute. They come from eBay. There's only a few pounds each.
I love them.
Yeah, that's it basically, guys.
Thank you very much for watching.
Thank you for watching.
If you like what we're doing, give us a little bit of a thumbs up. If you want to see more and you haven't already, feel free to subscribe.
Yeah.
And we will see you on Sunday for the last of our...
Oh no, I think there might be another 2 more Cyprus vlogs.
Okay.
I think there's enough footage. I'm keeping them short, but just so you guys get a little bit of a taste of our holiday. So there might be 2 more.
Okay. So for the Cyprus video then.
Yeah.
Alright.
And if you haven't seen any of the other ones, go and check them all out. We've got Disneyland, Paris haul videos, vlogs, hauls.
Reveal that because we took my little sister's Disneyland Paris. We've got lots of stuff you can check out if you haven't seen it already. So feel free to have a little look through and give us any feedback below.
Yes. Thanks
guys.
Thanks
for watching.
See you next week.
Bye.